Other news here tonight, major story coming out of Iowa. The controversial Iowa abortion law has been upheld by the Iowa Supreme Court. That will effectively ban abortions at around the 6-week mark once it goes into effect in about 3 weeks or so. KWW's Emily Moss tonight breaks down the opinion for us. A very close decision.
It was a 4-3 decision with more than half of the pages dissenting opinions. It proves just how controversial this issue continues to be in Iowa's court system. State lawmakers passed the law in 2023, but it's been tied up in the courts ever since. Justice Matthew McDermott writing the majority opinion, laying out how their past opinions on the topic have led the way to this one, saying that abortion is not a fundamental right under the Iowa Constitution, as they ruled in 2021, and deciding to use rational basis to decide legality, as they were stumped on back in 2023. The Supreme Court referred the case back to a lower court with recommendations to reverse the decision for an injunction. Law professor Sally Frank says the court is likely to dismiss the case, allowing the law to begin in just over 20 days from now.
There's really not much for the lower court to do except dismiss it and dismiss the suit and say, the law is upheld.
Although the law is likely to be allowed to go into effect, Frank says she predicts more legal challenges could be on the way, as they have in other states like Texas and Idaho, due to unclear standards of the, quote, mother's health exception.
As doctors don't want to put their licenses at risk, want to help as many people as they can, and if they lose their license, what can they do? So they take the most conservative reading of the statutes and exemptions, and that puts women's health and safety and lives at great risk.
Again, for now, abortions remain legal for up to 20 weeks of pregnancy. Once the lower court reviews the case, abortions will be illegal at the detection of cardiac activity. That's typically around 6 to 8 weeks. During an ultrasound, expecting mothers will be made to sign a written document with a doctor confirming that they know that cardiac activity was detected, and they also know that they cannot get an abortion. You can read the full opinion and dissents on our website right now at kwwl.com. Emily Moss, News 7, KWWL.